Okay, Coach, so the snow and rain have stayed out of the forecast, but we're in for a cold afternoon at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 19-yard line.
Ready? 180.
55. Hey, eat. No chance.
Watch out. Focus.
Check.
This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's get in there.
Play fake to Conner. Now Roethlisberger. Forced out to his left. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Bravo.
44's the mic. 44's the mic.
These two.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Complete to Washington. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And now it's 3rd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Hey, Zoo.
42 to Mike, boys. 42. 42 to Mike. Time to go. Night.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got Moncrief. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line.
6 yards.
You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
He'll get that one complete to Conner. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Alert!
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Hey, alert 33.
Check.
Watch out.
Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Big Ed.
Point it right. Watch out.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm coming after you. Shit.
Run.
Shit. Watch this.
Pistol.
Wide. Get wide.
Watch out.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
3rd and 14.
Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Run.
26 Mike.
Watch out.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
The Steelers
Get ready,
take
get
over
ready,
first and
get
10
ready.
at their own 15-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice and it all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off.
Smooth.
Switch. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Roethlisberger will throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And got his man complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike 55, Mike 55. I got it.
22, 44.
Mike 55.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37. Roethlisberger now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's first and 10.
Hey, high 7.
44 to Mike. 44.
Middle.
Stay with your man. 44.
Let's go. Block it.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Roethlisberger now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. On first and 10 is Conner. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ready?
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, second and 6. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Watch 7. Watch 7.
Hard now. Wide 80. Hey, alert.
Hey, let's get there. Hey, check Mike.
Black and turn.
To throw on second and 6. Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Roethlisberger coming up with a first and 10, and he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. They run with Conner. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, try to run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check 4, check 4. Kill. Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
This is Gordon. That one 28 yards on the ground.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run.
Check.
Hey!
Slam.
Here's Gordon. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Check hot, bro. Hot.
Hey, alert 33!
26,
Hey, Haywood!
26.
Mayfield now. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st down, Cleveland.
Pistol.
26, Mike. Let's go, D.
Hey, Delta!
26, Mike.
Don't get nervous!
26, Mike. Let's go. 26, Mike. Coming to you.
1st down, Mayfield. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped-up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
He's check. Regular. 13. Check 13. Check 3.
Up.
Switch. Pick the edge. Go.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
26, Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come.
On 2nd and goal, Mayfield. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Tighten up.
Alert.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
We better than that.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Throwing on 2nd and long. Roethlisberger going deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. The second quarter score, meanwhile, down in Arizona. It's the Rams that have grabbed the early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, team 6.
53. Mike.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
These 2. 53. Check 53. One day.
Now Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39.
That's good for us Steelers.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? A run by Connor on 1st down, and a good one, as he'll get about 7 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Roethlisberger got an open man. It's Washington. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Black 30.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Point it right. Tight end right.
4 down. Check. 4 down. 26 Mike.
And watch that. Real. King. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Mayfield looks to throw. Got an open man. It's Ratley. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for the Browns. 54 yards.
First down.
Small. No. 49. Check 49.
Back. Jim.
Alert. Check 25.
Now Gordon on first down. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Wait. Watch the whip. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Check.
Point it right.
Check 31.
Real.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 6-yard line.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Run.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Check 26. Shit.
Pistol.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Check nickel.
They're going to run. This is Gordon. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Gordon can't break through against this defensive line, and the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Ready?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's put that in. He's checking.
Take both of them.
Check safety.
Black and third.
Now Roethlisberger back into his end zone. Washington's got it. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 62 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Connor on first down, not going to get a whole lot, maybe a couple. 2nd down coming up. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Hey, wahoo!
55.
Here's Roethlisberger. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Get ready.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the fourth quarter. What can he do here in year number 2?
Hey, box truck, box truck. Hurry, hurry. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Shit, shit. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Bravo.
26 Mike. All day, dog. 26.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Tried to go draw play out of the gun down here.
Yeah, they tried to spread things out, didn't they? They wanted to move people away from the center of the field, away from the line of scrimmage near the ball, so that the runner could find some space. Unsuccessfully, though.
Check number 6. Check number 6. 26.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mayfield. Dancing to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
They still playing soft. Alert, 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 alert.
26 Mike. 26 Mike. Blue dad. Blue dad. 26 Mike. 26 Mike.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Steps away to his left. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Seibert able to knock this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Double, double.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
44, Mike, Zoo. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Let's go. Let's do this.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Mike Spopo. Watch the run. Watch the run. 44's to Mike. 44's to Mike.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie, there to bat that one away.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Come on, boy. Five. Don't be scared of it. These 2.
44's to Mike. 44's Mike. Check.
Roethlisberger going to throw it. That's complete to his running back, Connor. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
44's to Mike. 44's to Mike. Bring it.
Hey, high 7.
Here's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. Now, this was still going to be a one-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the fourth.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tall.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Gordon. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie first-rounder from Michigan, Devin Bush. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Switch!
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it a second down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Roethlisberger dropping to a knee, and that ought to do it.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to